Silence became my symphony. The wind howled so fiercely that it felt like it ripped the very breath from my lungs, leaving me silent in its wake. I had always been the one with the loudest voice in every room, the life of every gathering, until that night when the storm stole my voice, leaving me in a cocoon of silence. At first, the silence was suffocating, a constant reminder of my loss. I was trapped, unable to express myself in the way I had always known, and the world seemed to move on without me. It was in this quietude that I began to listen, not just to the world around me but to the whispers within my own heart that had been drowned out by the noise of my former life. In this newfound silence, I discovered a depth of emotion and thought that I had never before tapped into. I turned to music, an art form I had always admired but never pursued. With pen in hand and a heart full of unspoken words, I began to write songs. Each note and lyric became a vessel for the emotions I could no longer speak. The melodies flowed out of me like a river, the notes dancing in harmony with the unvoiced thoughts that had been trapped inside. I poured my soul into each song, finding a therapeutic release in the rhythm and rhyme. As I shared my music online, something incredible happened. People began to connect with my songs in ways I never anticipated. My vulnerability resonated, and messages from strangers poured in, thanking me for giving voice to their own silent struggles. It was in these moments that I realized my voice had not been lost but transformed into something more profound and impactful. The storm that had initially seemed like a curse had, in fact, been a blessing in disguise, unlocking a hidden part of me that was more beautiful and powerful than I had ever imagined. Through this journey, I learned that sometimes life takes away what we think defines us to reveal something even greater. When we're forced to listen to the silence, we can find a deeper song within ourselves that the world needs to hear. It was in losing my voice that I found my true calling, and I discovered that true expression doesn't always require words. Sometimes, the most profound stories are sung from the heart.